Good evening. Thank you all for joining me. Yes, we have a great community. Listen, this live stream, let's chat about things. There's a lot going on at this end. It's been a wonderful few days, actually. I am so elated to say that for the first time. Hi, Carol. Going to talk about you in a second. Hi, Imogen and Foxy. For the first time, this is the highest number I've ever had on my YouTube channel, 158,000 awesome people. And thank you. Thanks to those who've come across. Hi, Steve. It's been amazing. I'm blown away by the amount of people that decide to come and support the channel. It means a lot. And it's fantastic. At the same time, this community on here. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Amy. Gillian. There's lots of yous. Dot stashes, doodles, doctor, just, yep, welcome. Because of you and your support, forget about the outside world. Fuck them. But because of you and your support, getting behind me on my channel and purchasing my book, wrong one, but purchasing First Into Science, believe it or not, after I published this in 2015, so it's nearly 10 years and it is back in Amazon. It's number 68 at the minute on Amazon's top 100 bestsellers. Number 68. That is amazing. And for those that keep leaving reviews, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I don't use an agency. I don't use an agent. I don't need them. Do you want to know why? You're my agent and you're my agency. And you can't buy that. It's fantastic. So there we go. Oh, by the way, I want to point out this as well. Today, Carol's in the chat. Carol made this. This is handmade. She made this for my son. My son loves it. I'll talk about him in a minute. So this is going to get framed and put on his wall, Carol. So thank you. Look at that. Now, you may not realize the work that went into that, but every single thing on here, that's like, it's little beads. So she has worked extremely hard to make that with all those different beads. See it? That is stunning. But not only is that stunning, this other one is bloody stunning. Look at that. Handmade. Absolutely beautiful. My son thinks they're stunning. But so thank you for that, Carol. I do appreciate it. I see the amount of hard work that you put into that. That is stunning. I'm going to get them framed and put them on his wall. So thank you, and I do appreciate it. Yes, Paul, she is. She's a very talented lady. So thank you for those. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that blew me away today when that arrived. I was like, I opened it up. Now, the photographs that Carol sent me on email, truthfully, did not do that justice. Because when that arrived, I was like, wow, my son thought it was stunning. He's seen it after school. And talking about after school, I had a phone call today from my son's school saying, Mr. Colt, nothing to worry about, but Sebastian is sitting in the medical center. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean he's sitting in the medical center? Well, you know, he was playing football and he's had a fall and his fingers, I think his fingers dislocated. It's sticking the wrong way. It's sticking the wrong way? What do you mean? It's not sticking the way it should be. It's going the other way. I said, well, then of course it's dislocated. Well, can you come and take him, please? Anyway, just so happened, at that time, I was doing a live today, a pre-recorded one with another YouTuber. So I got on the call to his mom and I said, where are you? And she went, I'm at the shops. Have you got any patients to go and see after? No. Can you go to Sebastian's school and pick him up? He dislocated his shoulder. So Sebastian's poor mother has spent all afternoon and evening with him in hospital. His finger, it's this finger, but it's on the left hand. It's not his right hand. No, none of that. It's not. It was going the wrong way. But it's now. It had came off the growth plate. There's a growth plate there apparently. The finger had come off the growth plate, so it's now being fixed. He can't do sports for 8 weeks. Now, for those in the chat that understand my upbringing and probably the same upbringing as Steve, tell me if I'm a bad parent, because she said to me, he can't do sports for 8 weeks. His fingers are still together. And I went, what? I says, listen, Luba, when I was a young kid, I broke my arm and I still did the Dundonald 4-mile fun run. Fingers don't hold you back as a kid. I know, Trevor, but times have changed and we want him to heal properly, because if he falls on it and he plays football, he will need a pin. I'm thinking, Steve, get him. Yeah, he's got a sprint guard. I'm thinking, put your hand in your pocket. You can still play football. I mean, that's just how I think, how I was brought up. We would still carry out sports. Well, today, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I did a pre-recorded, which is come out at a later date, live stream with the YouTuber RHR Jen. I did it with her. I threw it during my conversation. I threw a couple of retards in there. I think I called her a dickhead at one stage, but I did it with love. It wasn't done badly. I felt comfortable. I was able to unwind and just chill. So that'll be coming out in the very near future. So I'm sure you'll look forward to that. And I think I was quite relaxed. Yes, I was. Yeah, and we spoke about loads of different things. Yeah, it was a great little chat actually. And we've planned to do things in the future on my channel and again on her channel. Yeah. So I look forward to that. It's going to be exciting news. I have Miss Wee Lassie. Sorry, Lord, took his name in vain. Yeah, so I look forward to it. It's going to be fun. I'm so pissed off with him. Who's sorry? Catherine T says, I'm so pissed off with him, I don't read the comments anymore. I'm so pissed off with him, I don't read the comments anymore. That doesn't even make sense. I do read the comments. But, you know, if I was to sit here and just read the comments, the live stream would be absolutely shit. I'd just be like reading your comments out. I picked the odd ones to read out. Grumpy Sapper. I see Grumpy Sapper in there. Grumpy Sapper. Well done to everyone that went across a Grumpy Sapper. He got his 1,000. He reached there. He's doing really good, and he will go from strength to strength. So that's great news to make sure he's there. Haha, no problem, Trevor. Yeah, I know. I got the words mixed up. Miss Wee Lassie. Hi, Sapper. Carol Hartley. Hi. Everyone's saying hi, Sapper. There you go. That means he's got loads of people. Laurie French. Hello, Trevor and everyone. Praying Sebastian's finger is completely healed. Do you know what? It will be. He's a young lad. It'll heal. It'll heal. I mean, I cut the top of that thumb off on a bandsaw trying to make wedges for a door frame. Working for a J.C. Ramsey's in Belfast. They've closed down many years ago, but there we go. Richard Eden, we were talking about. Oh, Richard Eden. Do you know what? Richard Eden follows me on Instagram, but and when he's getting picked on, I stick up for him and he says thank you. But he won't accept my invitation to come on this fucking channel, will he? Fucking Mr. Eden. Garden of Eden. Yep. That's the thing about certain ranks of celebrities, certain ranks, they look down on you. They look down. They come to our channels to get sound bites for their articles, but then they won't speak to us. Yep. The Duchess of North Sussex is in. Hi, Blair. Blair does some great work. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Trevor, that comment, I didn't see it, Amy, unfortunately, but I was just trying to say that I do read comments, but not them all. I can't read them all. I just go through it. Everyone's saying hi to Duchess. Yeah, I noticed today, and I will point this out, actually, I do speak to Fiona and Graham, Ava Gardner and Graham, most days. Spoke to them today as well. And they've been to hell and back. They do get trolled. But isn't it strange? Now, a certain individual, I'm not going to mention the individual's name, he used to have a YouTube channel. he tried to do class action lawsuits against people that backfired, and he did a GoFundMe to raise money, and he achieved absolutely nothing. I shouldn't have said that, but you know where I'm going. Don't mention his name. I cannot believe he had the audacity to post on the platform X a little bit about harassing laws when that fat piece of baldy shit went after me and sent emails behind my back to journalists and to all over the veterans community to try and get me cancelled, and it backfired. It backfired. If I'm honest, as I said, I won't mention his name, so don't mention his name in the chat. I'm sure some of you will probably do it anyway. But the real weird thing about this is the more that people look into this, the more that people get it, the more it may unravel that this individual is probably from a secure wing who's been released and not on proper medication and who probably needs to be secured again. That's the bottom line, and that's where people are going with this. Matthew Morrison, he was on the live there I watched him for an hour, but I had my live set up. I couldn't cancel it. I had it set up. Matthew's a great YouTuber. He's a better actor than a YouTuber, if I'm honest. A better actor. But I reckon he's a good pop star. He's a good singer as well. Yeah. We have to get Matthew singing one day. Or I think Matthew should release a song one day, and maybe an updated version of a song. I think, anyway. What do you think? Would you like to see me and Matthew do a duet? I sound like a bag of dicks. I mean, a bag of spanners. Shouldn't have said that. No one knows what a bag of dicks sounds like, but you know what I mean. Oh well. Paul, number 2, he provided nothing. There we go. And he's what? And he's watching you, Trevor? Who's watching me? Trevor, you are absolutely fabulous. I am absolutely amazing. Yes. I'm not going to go. I nearly said a lot of things there, Fiona. I have to keep it toned down. You know, you have to, you don't you? You've got to watch your Avid Gardener's in. Avid Gardener's in. Bag of dicks, Imogen. I know. I don't know why I said that, Imogen. It just fell out my mouth. I've got like I think I've got hidden Tourette's in here somewhere, and every so often I have to say a swear word. I mean, I did it the other day to someone driving. Greetings. Who's that from? It's Joan Lovelace, the sister of Linda. No, she's not the sister of Linda, but Joan, thank you very much for that. I love you too, Joan. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm going to say, no, don't. Oh, well. I'm just over the moon. Tonight's been a great day. We had 158,000 subscribers. RHR Jen and me nearly collided in the middle of a live stream in a good way, just pointing that out. And she gave me a shout out for my book, which is fantastic. So I'm really pleased about that. Yeah, that's really nice. I honestly did not think, I thought I was in the top 100 bestsellers on Amazon for in and out for the last few weeks. But the fact that I dropped to number 68, fucking wrong set. See in the book, see here, that book is there, but it's a mirror. Fucking thing, idiot. I'm an idiot. But yeah, number 68 because of you. So thank you all very much. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to let you into a secret because I actually know Sebastian's mum's watching this. So I'm going to let you into a secret. See this? See this? What I get from this is reviews and put on a platform. But I don't earn a penny from this. I don't. Hand on heart, I don't. All the money from this book goes into my son's bank account. He earns for when he's older. So it's for him for when he gets older. So when people buy the book, it just helps him. I'm not groveling. I don't give a fuck if you're bad or not. I'm being honest with you. I'm just saying. I earn from that, but I never promote it, do I? I don't promote that. That's the one I earn from. It's all fun. But Linda, thank you, Linda. I do appreciate it. I nearly call you Linda Sideburns, but you're not Sideburns. You're Silburn. You might have sideburns. Yeah. You know, Rufus Page. Welcome, Rufus. Yeah, and thanks for being a member. I do appreciate it. I love chatting. Sometimes I need to shut up, don't I? It's Friday night. It's Friday night. We're dancing. That was on the X Factor, wasn't it? Yeah. It is Friday night, and I am on my own, and I am having a glass of wine. From the winemaker's Blacks. Blacks. It's good wine, actually. It is. And I have this. I need to put this in a frame. Because what my intentions is, and I've spoke to Matthew about this actually, what my intention is to next year have a room which is specifically for podcasts on YouTube. And I want to have you seen Matthew Marsden? If you look behind Matthew, when he does his videos, he's got fucking Rambo and Black Hawk Down and Transformers, and so I'm gonna stick up my books behind me because I don't like getting beaten. He's still watching. I thought he was too busy, if you know what I mean. He's a busy guy. But yeah, when I look at Matthew's setup, it looks awesome. I mean, he doesn't have them all. I think he should have them all. What I would like to see behind Matthew on his wall, I know he's watching here, so pay attention, Matthew. What you are missing behind you is you have the Rambo, Transformers, Black Hawk Down, but where's your movie? Where's your movie that you wrote and starred in? Where is I Am That Man? I would like to see that behind you, because that is a brilliant movie about a veteran coming back from war completely broken and then going on a psychopathic rampage. but it is a good movie. Yeah. See, I do pick up, Matthew, and what's on your wall behind you, and you've shown me your room before. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? I will put it up. Good. It's your movie. You wrote it, you directed it, it was your screenplay, you acted in it. I think that should sit pride of place behind you. And I think most people in the chat would actually agree with that. I Am That Man poster. I know, yeah. We're going to make First Into Singing one day. At the minute, I haven't got the money to make a movie, but I might have next year. Matthew. Anyway, yeah. It's all good. There's a lot of good people in the chat, so thank you. I appreciate it. It's nice to have a little chat, a little yarn. And you never know what's going to fall out of my mouth next. I mean, I'm just chatting about things, and the petition, which is now heading. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with that petition because it was flying. And now it's like someone sort of stopped it. There's hardly anyone voting on it now, which is a bit strange. It was nearly 2.9 million, and now it seems to be stuck there. Grumpy Sapper says, I'm buying my dad First Into Singing for Christmas. Thank you very much, Grumpy. I appreciate it. I hope your dad enjoys it. You know, but what I say to everyone is this. Listen. Here's the secret. I'm going to tell you a secret. Every one of you, get as many people, tens of thousands of people, to buy First Into Singing on Amazon, so it goes to #1 in the charts. And then after Christmas, send your book back to Amazon and say it was shit and get your money back. It'll still say #1. That's a great idea. I'm full of shit ideas, actually, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Marcia Coe. Any relation to Sebastian? Yes, Steve, you probably will. You probably will. She has resigned. Oh, you see, Carol, I told you this morning, my daily rant, that the transport secretary needed sacked or needed resigned. Several hours later, I was right. Her job became unattainable, and she's gone. Now, we'll probably find out that we've got rid of a transport secretary who was a convicted fraudster, and we may have her replaced with a sexual predator. We don't know. We don't know the ideas of them. And I have to watch today, and I'm going Avid Garter's in the chat, but I have to watch because I've got a habit of saying what I think. And today I shared with Avid Gardner, I had an email today from my MP, who's a Labour MP, and I've just destroyed her party on social media. So I have to be careful, don't I? What's your book name? I'm sending an order of Amazon. My book name? Okay then, Lisa. Lisa H. Does that mean hot? Lisa's hot? Is that Lisa hot? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's called First Into Science by Trevor Cole. If you didn't know my name. Sometimes I talk like I'm pissed and I'm not. I'm really not. There we go. Outer Limits is on. Good to see Outer Limits. Per Adrian. Mr. Marston, great chat. Really enjoy your show. So do I. It's a great chat. Yeah, I go on to it. Yeah. He's a lot to say. Rena's here. Hi, Rena. Yeah, sometimes he's got far too much to say for himself, that young man, hasn't he? I can't believe I'm nearly 50 and Matthew's older than me. Rhonda I thought that was I thought that was Rhonda Lovelace. I was going to say you any relation to Joan. You are the sacking whisperer. I know. I am. I can't help it. A lot of people need sacked. A lot of people need whacked. But that is what it is. Allegedly, the Crime Minister is going to arrest everyone who has signed the petition. He won't do it himself, though, will he? The spineless prick. But there we go. Yeah. Trevor, you and Matthew both don't look your ages at all. Yes, we don't. I use a serum. I use a lovely serum in the morning. I do my man caving, mansplaining. Is that? I get my serum and I put it on my hand. I wash my hands first of all with good soap, and then I get the serum and I place the serum on my face. And I rub it in, and I do it right down, and my beard glows for about an hour. And I do. I look after the skin actually. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful serum. Can't remember the name of it. But I bought it in Tesco's. It's not like I sent off to the jungles of Africa where they cut up exotic animals and squeeze the type of the plasma from the blood cells to me. It's just, yeah, it's not that. Yeah. I thought you said syrup. No, don't know syrup. No. Trev, it's not working. I like that. Trevor, when my daughter-in-law, born and raised in Ireland, gets upset, it's hard to understand her except her naughty words. Well, that's the thing about the Irish. Now, I'm British with a Northern Ireland twang, but when we get upset, we talk really, really fast. Now, the thing is, if I go back to Belfast and I'm amongst my people, then my accent changes and I start talking really, really fast. And I went into Ireland there, but I start talking fast the way it is. You know what I mean? Say the accent changes, so it's best only to go for a week. Any longer than a week in Belfast, and I have to come back to England, and then people don't understand me. Lynn Kirkpatrick saying the Outer Limits is in. Marcia Cole, my dermatologist, has me using everything. Sounds like a predator, Marcia. You don't need to use everything. Just take the creams. Slow Stables, yeah, Outer Limits. There's quite a lot of good people in tonight. It's wonderful, isn't it? Amy says, hi, Graham. Hi, Graham. I'm going to be honest, people, and I don't like to share private conversations, but I've got a feeling that Fiona is about to break Graham's fingers. Personal joke. gonna be honest. You have to talk slowly to be understood. I do. I find though, Chrissy, that when I do talk slowly, that then I start to sound like a twat. So I have to speed it up to sort of talk properly again. Gareth D. Gareth the hero. Gareth the hero. Gareth D has just bought 5 gifts, 5 memberships for any one of you. Well, for 5 of you. I don't understand this. Because YouTube picks who the gifts are for, doesn't it? That's a bit shit, isn't it? Why can't Gareth say, I'm going to give one to Deborah, Claire, Carla, and Carol? Why doesn't the person buying the gifts get a chance? Why do they not get the choice of who they go to? It's just weird, isn't it? Suze D's in. Suze D. Suze Deliver. Don't know. Need to stop, don't I? I think I do have something wrong with me. I suppose I do. I mean, what type of a man runs towards gunfire and enjoys it? Not Prince Harry. Bunker. No, don't know why I did that. Sorry. I had those intrusive thoughts again in my head. I'm going to get cancelled. Susie D. Thank you, Susie D. There's 5 memberships. Susie D's just get out. I need to stop it because I'm sure Prince Harry's sitting there going, Meghan? No, she's not there, is she? It's maybe Stacey. This fucker's talking about me again. I told you he's obsessed. Wow. Abbott Gardner and Trevor Cole. Hello, afternoon here. Hello, Celine Loves Light. Celine Loves Light? Do you really? Do you love light? Or are you a vampire? It's hard to tell. You don't really know. I could have a whole chat full of sex peddlers and I wouldn't know, and I'm winding them all up. But I don't. I'm just saying. Verbal diarrhea. Yes, Chrissy, I know. I apologise. I mean, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm someone's glass of wine, Chrissy, aren't I? I hope my parents aren't watching. Sometimes they go, Trevor, you need to learn to give it a rest. Jeez. TC, Irish swear words. I don't really know many Irish swear words in Gaelic. I used to know a few just to shout it. I used to know a few Irish swear words. So whenever I was working in Northern Ireland with the army, and I knew the registrations of the cars that were coming towards me, and I didn't know them all. I'll explain. Whenever I worked in Northern Ireland, we had a thing called SCRIM, which was shape, colour, registration, identifying marks, make and model, which is how we identified cars, and other things that we learned. And when I knew a well-known terrorist was coming in the car towards me, I knew a few choice words which I would use. I'm having tea in my mug. What? What do you mean, Lynn? You're having tea in a mug? A mug's for coffee. Only a mug drinks tea. And if you're going to drink coffee, if you're going to drink hot substances, Soldier on coffee is what you should be drinking. You're doing knitting. Who's doing knitting? I can't say that. Nearly? Nearly? Did I nearly say nearly? I'm doing some knitting. I hope you're making hat and gloves for the winter. And if you're a pensioner, I hope they're for yourself. Soldier on coffee. That's right, Samantha. Soldier on coffee. Laurie's having fun. Trev, you absolutely have at least a couple of predators watching this live. Of course I do. Of course I do. It's nice though, isn't it? To know that I'm safe. And I can't be touched. Ooh. Yeah. I can't drink coffee after 6. Ah, that makes sense. It's after 6. Yeah. Can you eat chocolates after 8? See what I did there? I sent off to get my son a football advent calendar. A football advent calendar. And they said after I bought it, cheeky fuckers, it'll be delivered on the 9th of December. That's 9 days gone out of the advent calendar. Pricks. Disgusted. Susie D. Yeah, disgusted. Dots, dashes, doodles, and Jesus, that's mad, that. Pamela Bain. Welcome, Pamela Bain. Joy Scott. En vino veritas. It sounds like a disease. I'm not being funny. I don't know what that is. If that's your name, I wholeheartedly apologize. I wholeheartedly apologize. And if you want to leave, I will understand. I'm sorry. It's a lovely name, really. G'day, Trevor. I don't know why I said that in that accent. From Carol Manning. G'day, Trevor. Trevor Wright from Australia. Great gift show and how much people think of you. Thank you. I appreciate it, actually. Where's your bottle of rum? How's that? It's on the shelf, so it is. Grumpy Sapper. Maria's in. Elizabeth Besco. When the Bratz document is released. I know. I'm waiting to get shouted at here. Jay Scott, Samantha. Oh, Elaine's in. Elaine Williams. Welcome, Elaine. Nice to see Elaine in. Foxy's in. You know, you're on jolly good form tonight. I know, and that's, you know what, too, and I will be honest with you, I might be on good form, but I poured this glass of wine, and I haven't drank it, really. I've had 2 sips of it, or 3 sips of it, that's it, but I don't like to really, there's nothing worse than getting drunk. You feel shit the next day, you lose so much, you waste money. I'd rather just chill, you know, with a couple of 100 people here, and have a laugh, ladies and gentlemen, and sex predators in the chat. Elaine Williams, super sticker. Thank you, Elaine. Would you like me to do a dance for you, Lorraine? Elaine. Said that wrong. Yeah. Joan Lovelace. Joy Scott, welcome. Yep. Patski. Well, how perfect is that, darling? Cheers. Oh, wonderful. Good people in here. In Wine Truth, I know. Listen, I can't help it. In Vino Veritas, I can't help it. I'm a little bit retarded myself. I think I am the long-lost son of Joseph Biden, from his Irish descent. TC, Trevor's got the giggles. I've got the giggles when I talk shit, TC, and then I realise what I've said, because my brain doesn't function. It doesn't let me just, I haven't got this barrier now where I just go, don't say that, Trevor. That is inappropriate. I just say it and then I deal with the, I just say it and I deal with the consequences. I really do. Which is crazy. So Chrissy Richards says she had a good craft club yesterday. Tomorrow, Christmas fair with lots of arty craft things. Lovely Christmas food. Yeah. Oh, Thursday, a bakery in Orford in Suffolk, which is selling mince pies for £4.15 each. Well, I'm telling you now, people, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Anyone that sells mince pies, that £25 for like 6. The bakeries you get, no wonder they shut down and they bitch about it. Who's going to buy your shit? Mince pies taste like shit anyway. You can have one. Don't get me wrong. You have a mince pie, you go, oh, that's a nice mince pie. And you eat it because you're probably drinking alcohol at the end of a meal and the mince pies get passed around and you bite one, you go, oh, that's really, really nice. But you can't eat 2 or 3 of them. No, you can't. So why spend £25 for 6? Pathetic. 5 Rivers, we need a Trevor's beauty products range. Yes, you do. Serum, rub the serum in, like wax on, wax off. This looks like I'm doing the fingers, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Yeah. Susie Perrin Friendly says, I'm drinking rhubarb cider at 2:46 p.m. It's snowing heavily. Susie, Susie, my dear, Susan, if you're at home and it's snowing outside, then you've earned the right to sit back and drink rhubarb cider. Enjoy life. Life's too short. Imagine, I mean, you could be someone else struggling right now, but you're not, hopefully. Terry Mitchell. I love your wit and sense of humour. It's wonderful to see you so relaxed. Thank you, Terry. Are you any relation to Grant? Elaine Williams is in. How's Gwen doing? Imogen, thanks for asking. She's okay. She's back at work at the minute. I think she didn't need to go. Their bosses know, but she went back to work because she needed to keep her mind busy. So she's, yeah, it's a sad time. It's sad that we lost Richard. It is. He was a great guy. I know. I need to buy a fucking black suit now, don't I? I've got a black tie. I've got different suits. I've got loads of suits, but they're inappropriate to turn up like a game show host at a funeral. Hi, everyone. Which hole's he going into? Hole number 1, hole number 2, or hole number? I mean, it's inappropriate to wear. So I need to sort my shit out. But thanks. What's new? I bought your books, Trevor. Very interesting. Thank you very much. What's new? And my question to you is, what's new? What's new? Thank you. I hope you enjoy them. I appreciate anyone that goes out of their way to spend their hard-earned money, wages, or their hard-earned pension, or their easily given benefits. Not so much those, but if you're going to spend money on someone's products, then it is very much appreciated. Unless you're on benefits, and it's called giving back. Giving back. Hi, Foxy. Hello, my lovely Pamela. Foxy's very polite in the chat. He's always extremely polite, isn't he? It's nice to see. June Slater this evening done a perfect. June Slater's brilliant. I used to speak to her. I've got her on WhatsApp, actually. She's a wonderful lady. Filled with so much knowledge, hasn't she? I love June. Yeah, I would love to give. You know what? I'll have a chat with her later. I think I once had her on. In fact, I had June. This is true. I once had June Slater on, and it was a video where we were both chatting clearly, and YouTube wouldn't let it go live. I then went on to StreamYard, and I tried to upload it, and my channel was messed for about 3 days. Remember, I had the restrictions for about 3 days. I recorded something with June. June is an intelligent woman, beautiful soul. She wants the best for her country. I think she's awesome. Elaine. The dance, Elaine. That's a big wine glass. It's not that big. It just looks big. It's the size of my head. Look, it's see it? There's a bottle in that. Josie Birdle, Susie D. Oh, I'm glad everyone's. June said it would be a good podcast. Yeah, she would. Yeah, I know June. She's a lovely lady. She really is. Joe Biden is filling his diaper as we speak. Rufus, so am I. I'm his long lost son, aren't I? I'm not joking. I'm not. Well, sounds awful. Sounds awful. Yep, Joan. That's a mega pint. I spilled a bit there. I think I've cleaned it up though. Cleaned it up with my sock. My friend was a sniper. Elaine, your friend was a sniper. I'm sure he was. See how I said he? I'm sure he was a lovely guy. Don't want to be sexist, but I've never came across a female sniper in the British Army. That's why I said it. Unless you're being flippant towards something else. Trevor, interested to know which seat was Harry's in the Apache. It was the rear seat. I've seen him in it. certainly wasn't the pilot. Oh, stop it. Blacksmithing. See, when you drink, the truth comes out. When you drink wine, the truth comes out. This is me sober. Honestly, if you think I'm drunk, you're far from it. I mean, I can show you the bottle. That's one glass. Today, I spent today, as I said at the start of this, I did my own stuff. I had phone calls from my solicitor. I was dealing with a few things. I spoke to Fiona on the phone. I had an interview, a live stream interview pre-recorded with RHR Jen, with hers. My son then was in the hospital. I mean, my whole day's been busy. I've only sat down 40 minutes ago and poured myself a glass. So I'm certainly not, LOL, sipping wine is normal. It's just him, like, exactly. I mean, listen, I don't need alcohol to be a dickhead. I don't. It comes naturally with me, which most of you already know. Graham the Baron. Hi, Paul. Been watching one of your old lives with some crank. Oh, does that mean the fitness hutch is in? Does it? Does that mean the fitness hutch is in? It does it? Yeah. You're all going to court. You're all going to court. And the only court I did go to was that female weirdo in Leeds. Anyway. Darn phone correcting, having fun with you, Trevor. Yeah, have fun with me, John. This came out weird. John Griffin. John Griffin's like, thanks, Foxy. Hope you're well. Millwall, I'll kick your head in. That's John's son. Don't mess with him. Hoping yourself and your wife are well. Yeah. Oh, John. Thank you, John. Hoping yourself and your wife are well. What about my wife, Foxy? She's not my wife anymore. What about her, eh? What about wishing her well? I'm joking. See, little Johnny is in Ukraine. Why? Why? He's no longer a member of parliament and he's in Ukraine. He's in Ukraine helping Ukrainian veterans set up an... Why would you want to set up an office in a country where all the buildings are just fucking rubble? There's something fishy about that. Is he getting kickbacks? I don't know. I'll leave it out for you to decide. The Southern Rex. Good evening. Hello, Southern Rex. Hope you're all okay this evening. Not bad, thank you for asking. Hey, Blacksmith and Foxy. My son's a pussycat. Oh, yeah. Your son's a fucking lion. He's not a pussycat. He's a lion. One of the 3 lions of England. Please hit like. Ladies and gentlemen, you can hit the like if you want. If you don't, pretty much don't care. I mean, it just shows your appreciation for the broadcaster, you know? Yeah. Breaking news. Should have wore a tie, shouldn't I? Breaking news. The Supreme Leader of North Korea has decided to lock up people in his country for saying things against the government. Oh, wrong. That was the UK Prime Minister. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Lauren is shining. Lauren is shining. Looks like a model off the set of... Don't know. Can't remember what it's called. Game of Thrones. Is that a Game of Thrones thing? I don't know. Just guessing. Rebel, welcome, Canadian. Oh, a lot of people in here. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to finish off my glass of wine, and I'm going to relax on the sofa. Like that. And then tomorrow, I will be back with a brand new Daily Rant, and with no holds barred. Thank you for sticking with me tonight. It's been amazing. It's been emotional. It's been emotional. Yeah. And I'll leave you with one more thought. If you haven't got a copy of this book, why not? It's free. It's not free. It's not free. But Amazon, I don't know if Black Friday's still on. Every day's Black Friday for me. Amazon, get a copy for Christmas. Get it for your friends. Get it for people you don't like. If you don't like someone and you think they're a piece of shit, send them this. It'll piss them off. But if you do like somebody and you think they're wonderful, get them this and say, oh, I thought you might like it. But what you can do leading up to Christmas is you can buy this in bulk to help the sales go up and to help me go through the ranks. And after Christmas, send it back and say it was shit. Get your money back. So, you know, it's a win-win for everyone here. It's a win-win. So, thank you for spending some time with me, some quality time. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Stay safe. Keep your heating on. It's going to be fucking freezing out there. And if you are able to knit, sort yourself out with hat, gloves and a scarf. You're going to need it. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.